Greetings, traveler. I'm SnapJelly, and I want to give you guys a big thank you because of about my Patreon page. As you might have guessed by the title, you guys have been insanely supportive on my Patreon, honestly, and I want to thank you guys because I think that without Patreon, this channel may not have existed anymore. Because the last few months I don't really talk about this often because I don't want to bother you guys, but the last few months have for my channel just been bad. Just in general, things aren't going that well with the channel. But because you guys have been so incredibly supportive on Patreon, I have been able to make these videos consistently for you guys, and you have my greatest gratitude, honestly. But when I made my Patreon account, I kind of did it on a whim. I wasn't planning on making it, and I kind of just made everything up as I went along. And there are some things that now I have it for a while that I know I can do better. So I have a better understanding of what's reasonable now to give you guys for what you're getting and stuff like that. So I decided to make some changes to it. And don't worry, they're changes for the better. Basically, all the reward tiers are going up now. So you'll get more bang for your buck, essentially. You'll get more stuff for less money. That's good, right? Because I think that's more reasonable in this case. So here's an update. For $1 from now on, you will get full access to my Patreon page. Previously, that was a $5 tier, but the thing is, I don't really make any separate videos just for Patreon. Like a lot of creators do that. Like they'll make like unique videos just for Patreon supporters, or like give little snippets and previews to kind of trick you guys into paying, even if you don't want to really. But I don't really do that. Like my Patreon page is just for things that I really can't make a video about, or I occasionally do polls, like for video topics that you can choose which one you like more and stuff like that. And the thing is, I really want my normal videos to be available for anybody. So it's just those small things. And I feel like even if you pay the least amount, just a little bit, I don't know if you can pay less than $1. Try that, why not? But even if you just pay $1, I feel like you can access that. So from now on, if you pay just a single dollar, you can have access to everything that I write on my Patreon, and you can vote on the polls that I make on my Patreon and stuff like that. For $5 from now on, your name will be credited at the end of every single video. I feel like that's a bit more reasonable, because I had the plan to make like a monument or something for anybody who helped me, which I'm still planning on doing, but now I feel like this is quicker, right? If anybody who pays $5 or more will just have their name at the end of the video with a thank you note, like thank you to the supporters, blah blah blah, and a list of names. And your name will be on there for eternity, forever. Like even if you stop donating, if you just donate for a month, then your name will be there, and well, that's just it. It'll be there forever. So as a thank you, essentially, because even then, I am really grateful for anything that you give. So that's a thing. Now here comes the biggest change, and that is previously for $10 you would get a Skype call with me for roughly 30 minutes. Now I decided to scrap that. I know, but I just don't think it's really reasonable, because the thing is, there's like, you guys are from all over the world, right? And like there's time zones you have to worry about. You have to make sure that you get like a proper fucking internet connection. And I wanted to get a webcam for this, and my previous webcam broke. And you know, it's just a big hustle for something that I don't really think is a reward. Because honestly, it's not that hard to get in contact with me. Like anybody who has tried would know that if you send me a message on Facebook, that I reply to that message. You know, or if you send me a private message on YouTube, then I'll read that, and if necessary, I'll reply to that. So, and I reply to lots of comments too, so it's not really difficult to get in contact with me, so I feel like just a conversation with me of just 30 minutes is not really worth it. Instead, I decided to change it up, because the $20 tier used to be that you get to pick a topic for one of my videos. I'm gonna change that to a $10 tier. I've only done one of those yet. I have 2 more ready to be made, like topics that 2 people chose for me to make and that I'm gonna make. But the thing is, I just really like that idea. Honestly, I think it's good. I think it's the biggest reward that I can give you, honestly. It's just me making a video about the thing that you guys want to see a video about. That's, I think, the biggest thing that I can give you. So from now on, anybody who donates $10 or more will get to pick a topic for a video, and we'll do that via email, so check your email, because I have sent multiple emails out that people haven't responded to, so that's kind of a waste, because then you donate but you don't get your reward. So check your email. If you donate, then you will get an email very soon from me that you can respond to with the video topic that you want, and then I'll make a video about that topic that you wanted. And yeah, there you go. Now that is basically the biggest reward that I came up with that I can give you, or the biggest serious reward, because, well, if you look on my Patreon page, I've made a bunch more tiers, and I'm just gonna leave them there because it doesn't matter, but they're honestly more like jokes than actual tiers. But there's one that says, if I ever get merch, then you will get some free merch, which I'll leave it up there. Like, I'm working on getting merch. I made a Spreadshirt account. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check it out, but I'm still figuring out how all of that works. So it's not fully active yet, but I'm working on it, so I guess I'll just leave them there. But yeah, that's about it. Those are the major changes that I want to make to my Patreon account. Now for the goals, I have said that when I reached $100, which I have right now, so thank you for that, I would start investing in better stuff to make videos, and I have, and that's honestly been going great. If you've noticed, if you've watched my videos for a long time, in my most recent videos, I am now able to post pictures in the frame whilst I am still in the frame. Can you believe that? And like zooming, like I can zoom in on my head. Like, oh, you love that, right? And I can make the video brighter even if the lighting is shit. And like all of that is because of you. And I'm also thinking about getting a GoPro so I can make first-person combat videos. That somebody suggested that, and I think that's a great idea. I'm looking for that, and I'm currently saving up to get a better camera, because this one is showing signs of deterioration, so to speak. So it's about time that I get a better one. But still, all of that is because of you, and I thank you for that. Now here's the thing. I said that when if I reached $250, that I would start working on a full suit of armor. Now, I'm not really fully on board with that anymore, because the thing is, I don't really need a full suit of armor. Like, if I'm not the kind of person to have a full suit of armor, like, what am I gonna do with a full suit of armor? I'm not one to fight in full armor. I mean, it would be a nice experience, but to buy an entire suit of armor just for that, I feel like it's a waste of money. There's more that I can do with that. So what I'm planning on doing now is that I'm still gonna buy pieces of armor and equipment and stuff like that for review, for you guys, rather than just a full suit just to show you guys, like, oh, look, I have a full suit. I don't need a full suit like that. So that's my plan now. Instead of getting a full suit of armor, I'm just gonna get like individual pieces and stuff that you guys might be interested in, so I can show you guys what it is and how it feels and where you can buy it and stuff like that. I think that's a better plan. So that's the plan. Those are the changes that I'm gonna make to my Patreon account. And once more, I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, because honestly, the amount of support that I have gotten already, considering how big my YouTube channel is, which is not very, the amount of support that I've gotten is just insane. It's incredible. So, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, and I hope that I haven't really disappointed anybody. Like, maybe some people were looking forward to hearing my voice in person and me responding to their questions in real time rather than reading what I have to say, but, like, if that really bothers you, we can still arrange something or whatever. We'll make it work. Alright, so I hope you guys would enjoy this. I think it's better now. I think you guys are gonna get more out of it this way. And I hope do not disappoint. So thank you for joining my quest, and I hope you'll join me in the next one. Bye guys. Hand on the camera. Bye-bye.